into the desert as thirsty as you are. And crack a smile and cut your mouth and drown in alcohol. 'Cause down below the truth is lying beneath the riverbed. So quench yourself and drink the water that flows below ahead. Oh no, there she goes, out in the sunshine. The sun is mine, the sun is mine. And I shot my love today. Would you cry for me? I lost my head again. Would you lie for me? Close your eyes and bow your head. I need a little sympathy. 'Cause fear is strong and love's for everyone who isn't me. So kill your health and kill yourself and kill everything you love. And if you live, you can fall to pieces and suffer with my ghost. And I shot my love today. Would you cry for me? I lost my head again. Would you lie for me? I left her in the sand, just a burden in my hand. And I lost my head again. Would you cry for me? It's just a burden in my hand. It's just an anchor on my heart. It's just a tumor in my head when I'm in the dark. So follow me into the desert, as desperate as you are, where the moon is glowed to a picture of heaven, and all your little pigs have God. Oh no, there she goes, out in the sunshine. The sun is mine, the sun is mine. And I shot my love today. Would you cry for me? And I lost my head again. Would you lie for me? I left her in the sand, just a burden in my hand. I lost my head again. Would you cry for me? Would you lie for me? Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Bad Luck Good Game. That was Burden in My Hand by Soundgarden. And we are, at this very moment, installing update number 1 to Magic Arena. And then we're going to show you a dumb deck idea that sucks. I have the utmost confidence in my work here on the show. We are downloading 4+ gigabytes of things. I assume they've already got the update for the new set. And they're just pre-uploading it now. I can't think of why else there'd be 5 flipping gigabytes. But here we are. I do have fiber optic 1 gig down, so it's not going to take that long. We're already at 1 full gig downloaded in the last few seconds of me speaking. But still, there is a moment you will have to think about your life, yourself, or, whip out your cell phone. That's what they're there for, right? That's what I'm here for. I'm defying the nature of my usefulness by reminding you. So, the deck that I'm playing is not one of the 3 decks, which obviously you should be playing, which is mono green, because turn 3 Cadillac into turn 4 Ren is fucked up. Mono white, because they can vomit their entire hand onto the field in about 3 or 4 turns and demand a response, and if you don't have one, you're dead. And all the is it turn variations, which the primary problem being when you face is it dragons, right? That's a manageable matchup. If you can kill a smoldering egg, if you can kill the goldspan dragon, all that leaves them with is Aldrune. And if that build doesn't run galvanic, then that's not that big a threat, right? You can get them to the point where you're trading resources, and if your deck is grindy and their deck is grindy, at a certain point they're just taking the turn, making 2 birds, and not really doing much damage with it. That's the hope. The problem is the dedicated turn-taking decks that run galvanic, that run stuff like Strixhaven Stadium, they don't really rely on creature threats, so your primary axis of interaction outside of blue is creature removal, and they have no creatures to remove. Your secondary axis of interaction outside of blue is discard, and you cannot make them fucking discard the goddamn Epiphany, because they can tuck it with foreshadow or foretell. So what the fuck, Wizards? What was your goddamn intention for this fucking deck? Seriously, the only thing that interacts with it is blue, so everyone has to play blue all the time. That's the whole fucking format. Because otherwise, my check for traps don't work, my duresses don't work, Deluge and Intervention just go to the fucking bin and get cast again. What was your intention here? And now you're just fucking delaying the inevitable, right? We're just gonna wait. You announced the ban 2 days ago, and it's historic bullshit, and I could give less of a fuck. I don't care. I care about standard, and why do you have to shit on it? What is the value of delaying this inevitable change? You're going to have to ban Epiphany. We know this. Ultimately, the new set is going to be completely overshadowed by the power of this card, and primarily, as I was saying, the interaction between Galvanic Intervention and Aldrune's Epiphany. It's one thing for your opponent to take an extra turn and then flip you 2 birds. It's another thing entirely for them to fucking double it. And if you're not in blue, all you can do is watch helplessly while they put the Galvanic in the bin and then cast their fucking doubled extra turn spell, and you lose. Sounds fun, right? It's not. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not interactive. It sucks. This is not what standard should be. Fix it. There are a lot of other cards that are fun to play with. There are a lot of other cards that seem cool. Hell, even the Cadillac Ren interaction is, oh, look at the word I used, interactable. Well, at least at least you can kill the tokens. At least you can kill the Cadillac. At least you can kill the Ren. There are things you can do. Okay, so here's the deck I built. This is by no means a deck that anyone should try to build. This is just me fucking around with the format, and I like it, but even I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. My sideboarding choices and sideboard are not complete. The deck itself isn't even really complete. I basically just wanted to ask myself, what cards do beneficial things in this matchup? So, Graveyard Trespasser taxes their removal in a way that's unique, and also threatens to eat their Memory Deluges and Gravity Interventions, or Galvanic Bullshits, or whatever the fuck. Riedane taxes them. Skyclave Apparition is in here because in the Dragon versions, it eats Smoldering or the flipped side of it, because they are both considered to be a 2 CMC card. This is also in here because it's just a good card. In a lot of matchups, it just kind of hits everything, which is great. We of course have a little aggro protection in our Shambling Goss and our nice suite of 2-drops here. I really like the suite of 2-drops in this particular deck. Loyal Warhound has been great. Whenever you're on the draw, it's an easy way to get ahead on land, and oftentimes if I have this and I don't have a lot of land in hand, I will wait to play it until it's advantageous to make sure I can accelerate, because this deck uses its land pretty well. We have 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, which again is another way to eat Memory Deluges and whatnot, and 4 Faceless Havens. This leaves us with 18, 17. We have a lot of snowlands, so we're still triggering our Blood in the Snow fairly reliably. I'm considering cutting another basic for another Field of Ruin, because this has been really useful, but the mana base is already stretched, because we are still a little bit of a Blood in the Snow deck. Now, originally I had 4 of this card in here, obviously, but I found that I was facing the Izzet control deck so often that I put one of them in the side, because I felt like they'd have more utility there. We also have a couple Soul Shatters in the middle, and pretty good removal suite here. I have a fun of Inscription of Ruin, because it's just a great spell if you can cast it late, like it does everything. Kills a thing, discards things, and gets back one of our little critters here. We also got some finishers, of course, in Lelth and Liza and Professor Onyx. And our sideboard is still a work in progress. We've got Portable Holes, because these are good against mono green. They also hit Ranger class, along with our Skyclave Apparition, bringing us up to 4 ways to deal with that problem. They also hit stuff like Paladin class and Cleric class. We have a couple Skyclave Shades, which I don't know if these are any good yet. Some of the turns decks are running Smoldering, some are not. It is a decent clock, and usually is going to replace the Elderfang Disciple in that matchup, because just getting them to dead solves the problem. But I'm uncertain about this particular card. Check for Traps, just because it's Exile. The Duress thing, being that we're playing with all these flashback shits, just felt bad, felt weak. So check for Traps, being able to, if the Dragon's deck, remove their only threat, or if they are the Turns deck, potentially infinitely remove the Take Turns card or the Memory Deluge, if we get it in hand. Remember, we can also potentially get it with Trespasser or one of our swings from the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We have another inscription here, our last Blood on the Snow. A couple Meathook Massacres. These are here because we are respecting the aggro matchups, and we can throw these in and have a faster way to get to the board with killing things. The original version of this deck used to use the Skullport Merchant and the Shambling Goss, and some of them even used Dispute as well. They were much more focused on mana acceleration that way. We're much more focused on grinding out, and our mana acceleration occasionally goes off with our Loyal Warhound, but it's not pivotal to how this deck functions. It's much more of a traditional curve with some big finishers and some longevity. I'm considering, there was a, the hell is it? It's like a white and black card that brings back any 3 power or less, or 3 CMC or less thing from the graveyard. What the crap is it? It's from the new set. I've drafted it. I don't remember what the crap it's called. But I'm considering adding 2 of that to the sideboard because it can bring back our Riedanes, our Skyclaves, or our Trespassers. And in the aggro matchups, or in the control matchups rather, we probably just want to apply more pressure to our opponent. So we could replace, can't stay away. We could replace a couple removal spells in our main deck with can't stay away, which just effectively doubles our creature presence, right? And we do have some good things we can recur because the loyal Warhound does a lot of damage. It's, you know, a 3 power beater. The Trespasser is a real pain in the ass for them, and occasionally this is just going to represent removal. This is something I'm considering for the sideboard, but I don't know about it yet. It would probably replace a Skyclave and probably an Inscription of Ruin. I don't really know what this slot is for yet. But so far the deck has been performing pretty adequately. And I've been enjoying playing it for the most part, even though I don't enjoy losing to infinite turns, which, you know, it does on occasion, as all decks do. The numbers aren't exact. Obviously, we've got a lot of 3 ofs and 2 ofs, and it's pretty funky. It's pretty homemade. This is an iteration of the previous deck we really enjoyed, which was a similar white-black control list. I guess you keep this here and we hope we draw land, or they play something we can destroy with Field of Ruin. Probably the aforementioned turns list. Okay, we got our white source. If they disrupt this, that's all good. It's the same as, yep, it's the same as it resolving. It's just there to make them discard a card. We don't want them to really hit the Riedane, but I think we rather than deal with this first, rather Riedane sneak through. If they have removal, we'd rather it go here. So these are pretty bad draws if this is the turn variant. Wow, that's super unfortunate. We are taxing their hand though. We made them discard 2 extra cards. So I'm hoping we were correct there in making them kill the Trespasser rather than the Riedane. And now you see the problem behind that card is that you cannot interact with it now. Even if you have this card, you'll never make them lose it ever. We're getting all of our bad cards in this matchup too. Like game 1. It seems like they're a turns deck. They're not playing anything else, so we're just getting cards that are very, very useless. Seems like we're looking at Galvanic because they didn't cast that last turn and they easily could have. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you in
Good top deck.
Aren't I the generous
Good top deck. We're always happy for it to be 1 turn and not 2. pretty unfortunate. Does have the Lolth kill now. Okay, so this is definitely the Galvanic version, because Unexpected Windfall isn't in the Dragon version.
A setback. Nothing more.
Blood on the Snow will be good for later. We do not have the snow mana we need currently. See if we get disrupted. Sure. We have 26 land in this deck, and it seems to be not coming up. We're at about 50% land is our deck total at the moment. So what does this mean? Probably burn down the house or fading? Sure. We haven't got our graveyard sabotaging cards, unfortunately. Starting to get buried here. Really, truly ridiculous. The amount of cards this deck draws, pretty offensive. Yep. And this wouldn't be hurting us that much if we weren't just constantly breaking on land. We could call it there. So in comes Check for Traps, and out goes Soul Shatter and Shambling Ghost. Cut one of the Blood in the Snows. Bring in the Skyclaves. Riedane still seems good here. Inscription seems fine. One more cut. And we'll cut one of these. I like to leave in some interaction. I don't know if that's correct. I mean, I don't know what they sideboard in for creatures. I haven't looked at the list. Maybe Apparition's worse, right? Let's see how this does. As you can see, it's a radically unfun matchup, and pretty uninteresting to watch as well. And because we're not blue, all we can do is watch them play solitaire. They do have eggs in the sideboard. Well, we have awkward mana again. Remember, this is a 26 land deck, but I do often find I'm getting these 2 land hands. Oh, that's nice. Start trying to put the test to him. Okay. We're going to try to get our Loyal Warhound to fetch us up some free land here. Mm-hmm. Bold choice. Sure. Oh, right, we needed white. That's a shame. We'll just replay this. Oh, no, we'll play this for now. Needed to play this instead of this. Minor mistake. Mm-hmm. Just gonna keep hitting you. Can't play it this turn. You really do have a lot of one-mana answers in this deck, huh? Between Demon Bolt and Fading. So we cannot double spell because we're choked on black mana. But we can exile this to keep applying pressure, or we just play more creatures, which is probably where we want to be. Let's just keep playing creatures. Bit choked on mana, unfortunately. Seems like an easy block if they have Burn Down the House. Ooh, what does that mean? Why would you not block there? What? I'm really confused. Why would you not? Can this not block? I don't know why you wouldn't block there. Oh, okay. I don't think that matters that much. Still screwed on mana here. Still mana screwed. I think we would have had a chance if we wouldn't have got mana screwed. So now we can play Graveyard Trespasser and eat the Deluge, which I think is what we have to do. If we get a black source, we can also play Check for Traps, which would be pretty great. Oh, this matchup, folks. Another Divide by Zero. Just have to keep replaying this card over and over again. Yeah, there's Mascot, so inevitably he's got the Take Turn spell in his hand, and we still cannot find a fucking black source. Oh, sweet mother of God. Yeah, none of this really matters. Told you had it. Holy fuck, man. We just don't want him blocking at this point, right? We just have to do this. End step, divide by 0. Yep. Now he's going to take 2 turns in a row, and we probably die. Yep. This is standard, folks. This over and over and over and over and over and over again. Are you not playing blue? Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are to not play blue, huh? We're Wizards of the Coast. You're playing blue, asshole. Buy our fucking shit. Spend all your money on mythics. How much is Elrond's Epiphany now? How much is this card in paper? 16 bucks a copy? Yeah, go buy 4. Can we get a swamp, please? Oh, he'll just divide by 0 the... Yeah, we're dead. This is over. Yep. And I'm glad y'all get to see this. Like, this is what standard is now. It's all standard is now, is that matchup. And if you're not playing blue, you cannot play the game. You're just not allowed to play the game anymore. Like, you just fucking die. Yep. That is the state of the game. Shitty and shitty with a side of shitty. The heck was that? Why can I not remember the name of that card? I think I will throw one of those in the sideboard, though. Can't stay away. Just to bring back some creatures a little more. I mean, I don't even know if that helps, though, because they keep bouncing our shit. I don't think that helps either. I just think that matchup isn't winnable. Not only is it incredibly unpleasant, but I don't think it's winnable. We did draw like 20 cards without ever seeing a second black source, though, so you know that wasn't doing us any favors. Again, remember the deck is 26 land. Oh, are we playing a mirror match? Okay, I mean, you forced me to Vanishing Verge Valky, so you got that going for you. I guess I don't care if he transforms that into this now. I thought he was going to take a Graveyard Trespasser. Looks like we're going to be land screwed again, though. Fuck me. 26 land. Half the deck is land. We're at 50% to draw land. And just like in one of the previous games. Yeah, this sure shit looks like a mirror. Sure as shit looks like a mirror. Holy fuck. Not only are we not drawing land, we're drawing the trolliest fucking cards in our deck. You get 2 land. Here's the 6 drop. Sure. Tap land. Thanks. Take your 1. Oh my god. Sure. Take that, Liza. Bye-bye. See, your deck is stock. Your deck is off the rack. My deck is new. I have technology. Yeah, it's the Deadly Dispute. Skullport bullshit one. Yep. Blood on the dance floor. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay.
Darkness will do what I demand.
This doesn't really solve your problem, does it, Chief? I don't think this solves your problem.
I am merely delayed.
You have 2 spiders.
Not defeated.
And we have a shield. Don't want to play another creature into the inevitable blood in the snow. They're doing it here now, of course, because they have wealth to get back. Ugh. Wait, book? Okay. We're just going to Vanishing Burst that. So this is not the deck I thought it was. Okay, you made an angel. Good for you. This is mine. I think we just keep the lull. Sure.
Envy the strong, for they consume the weak.
I'm
sure you'll miss me. Subservience will be rewarded.
Okay. You can kill one of them. Royal Warhound's a decent hit there. This gives us Blood in the Snow mana for next turn if we want it. We want another Graveyard Trespasser. It's like nothing you can get back anymore. Got the shield, huh? Trespasser putting in a lot of work here. Yeah. Draining your opponent's will to live in a fair way is how I like to play Magic. Shitty combo ways, that's too easy. It's not challenging at all. Okay, so we're dealing with that book. So our Vanishing Verses and our Skyclave Apparitions are staying in to deal with the book. But we're just a control deck other than that, right? So Soul Shatter still kills Lolth. Blood of the Snow still seems fine. Do we even change anything here? Maybe just cut Shambling Goths for either Check for Traps or Skyclaves? I kind of want the other inscription too. We'll give this a shot.
Take your marks. Set.
Valky's pretty dangerous to us. I have to acknowledge that. I could see a world where we lose to Valky. Huh. Well. We have a Trespasser on too. We can't keep this, right? That's much better. Yeah, this deck sometimes. Sure. Kind of surprised he kept Shambling Gustin against us. Doesn't really achieve much. They have turn 5 Lulth. Or not. Nice if we had a man land. This could be Tibble here too, right? Yeah. Oh, no, it's the book. Well, we don't have an answer to the book at the moment. And they have Faceless Haven. Well, I mean, they had Faceless Haven. So, we're doing this in response to this, right? So we just need to keep 3 mana up, and they can't do that. That's kind of lucky. We have 5? We have 6? Uh-huh. And? Oh, they get to make an angel. Cute. We are really bricking out on getting a solution to this problem, huh? Bye-bye. Well, you know. You tried to combo me, huh? Huh, buddy? But our deck is mid-range. You try to answer everything. That combo is powerful, but manageable. You can interact with it. You can destroy the book. We're in a Field of Ruin format. You can destroy the damn land. Man, Field of Ruin was an all-star there, and it was our only one. I feel like we should have another one in there, huh? this will be our last one for this set. We'll see if we have to play the stupid turns deck again. I'm hoping not. Not a lot of fun, I must say. Seems decent. Okay. What's this then? Jund. Jund what? We're ramping to something. Don't know what it is yet. We're ramping to something. What? Why are we 5 colors? Why are we 5 colors? Why are we 5 colors? Yeah. Why are we 5 colors? Gonna need another swamp deck. Well, that's sort of another swamp. I think we Inscription and tutor up the swamp. Destroying the Skullport doesn't do anything for us. They just draw the card in response. So rather just let him draw the card and force him to discard. This is kind of what we expected was going to happen. And yes, we could potentially start attacking with these things, but it doesn't seem like that's the important aspect of this game. Interesting. 4 colors. Like I have no idea how to predict or read any of the stuff that could happen in this matchup. Our opponent's off the grid like we are. Have to learn by doing, folks. It's just the same old shit. That's a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing. Just the same old shit. Too much fucking land, folks.
You could have such power. We will slay our enemies. Fall into my web again.
Looks like we're in a top deck war. Doesn't tend to be my speciality. It's pretty good, but we got answers. Sure. So we're doing this. We'll take this and plan to just soul shatter it. That's a really good hit off the top for him, though. Ours, not nearly as impressive. Don't take that out of context. We have something to block all these twos, which is nice. Eat a Dargan. Delicious. Not a horrible top deck for us, but definitely not. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, we're just drawing. Sure, sure. Eat all your cats. I do like the idea of Skullport plus Dargan. It's pretty clever. I think we might want to kill the Skullport now. Huh. Yeah, I think we do want to kill the Skullport now. God damn it, really? Holy shit, dude. Championship top decking from our opponent. We kill the card that draws to stop him from doing this, and he immediately fishes another gold span off the top. Gross. Extremely gross. We could have swung with Faceless first. That was a waste of a land. Yeah, let's just do what we can do here. Do we have to think about this? What are we doing? You do not have enough to activate your hive, if that's what you're thinking. Fine by me. 2 for 1. God damn it. Seriously, what the fuck? Your top decks are Goldspan, Chariot? God damn it. You filthy fucking... Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, why wouldn't you keep top decking more action? How could you not? We've got land. Probably your last land. Saving for probably trying to get rid of our graveyard dude. Of course. How could we expect anything else? Is that 3 land in a row or 4? Got all these bombs. 2 Wealth still, Liza, Blood in the Snow, Professor Onyx, even a fucking Riedane that we could turn into a shield. Sure. You got cash. Okay. Yeah, that's infinite card draw if we don't top deck removal. We did not top deck removal. But we potentially have some competing card draw.
I will show you what happens when I will cull the weak.
God damn it!
I return to the abyss.
Now our opponent can just draw his entire deck. Well, this is our only option now. Or our opponent is going to draw his entire deck. So, we're just going to Blood in the Snow. Cool. That was extremely stupid. Now we get to kill the Hive as well. I guess they really don't understand what's happening here. Well, they're about to learn. Sure. You know none of this matters, right? None of it? None of it at all. Yeah. Draw a couple cards. Hoping they don't immediately have another answer to wealth, but the way they've been drawn, I'm going to assume they do. We got to kill the Hive Mind. Great. Because that allows us to not just instantly have to worry about losing this thing.
I Aren't I generous? You win this round, but I'll be waiting for you.
How could there be any other possible result? How could there be any other possible result, folks? Soul Shatter does not seem important on this target. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very good. So if they don't have a creature, they're dead here? God damn it! Didn't they just kill? No, because we can only do 4 now. I mean, I guess because Riedane flies over and blocks, we're casting the Riedane side, but feels more like we're supposed to just not. So we swing both of these. He can block 1. Sure. Can you just draw a fucking land off the top for once? Please. Bye-bye. Just a different Chariot Wren deck. Okay. Mid-range creature deck should be a 4 Blood in the Snow match, I assume. We did have Magdas, so we're leaving in Shambling Goss. Elder Disciples seem a little underpowered here. Portable Hold does a lot of work against tokens. We probably want the other Meat Hook as well. Just try to kill all the things. good mana. We'd rather kill the thing that this accelerates than kill this itself. Not to mention we can't kill that. That's really fucking gross. I suppose we should just do it next turn. Not really any benefit to doing it this turn. That's unfortunate. It was like the one punish. Just seems like Ren Chariot with extra steps, honestly. Sure. It's pretty nuts that this is their turn on our third turn. They just made a fuck ton of treasure and they have their Skullport Merchant out. We really need board wipe or bust. Sure. Well, there's the board wipe. Now we just need to hit the lands. Verse and Soul Shatter to lean on. Sure. Is this a dwarf? Oh, that's a dwarf. Neat. That's a cute interaction. That's not so cute. Yeah, it sucked. Huh. Didn't draw any cards there. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. Might have been better to cast Lulth there. Not positive on that one. The only real targeted removal we've seen is Dragon's Fire, so I figured this would be kind of safe because we didn't see anything else, but... Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Whoa! That's extremely not cool. Yep. Holy fucking shit. Untap land, please. If we drew an untapped land, we would have lived there. I guess Lulth make 2 blockers. We got one more shot on untapped land. This guy is
I
So
will
good
get
at drawing Eska's Chariot whenever he needs it. Okay. Block the 6/6, block the 4/4. Might still be dead. Might still be dead. Sure. Oop, wait. Okay, untap land.
I will not cry like a meek little thing. A gift in exchange
Nope.
for loyalty.
Nope. That was ridiculous. That was pretty ridiculous. We just did not get our removal in a timely fashion. Anything we want to do different? Our deck is still mostly removal, and we just did not get there. Well, let's try again. Maybe being on the play will help. Okay. Blood on the Snow is probably our win con, so happy to have that in hand. Our opponent has discard. That'll be a big and painful surprise for us. Bait you. Opponent got their broken combo right away. Let's see, we've got 5 land in hand. We're probably just casting Loyal now, huh? We do have our second black. I think we need the acceleration, unfortunately. Man, he had to have Sentinel Magda. This guy is just a god draw. He's drawn so well. Would have been sweet if we would have gotten one of our portable holes, but you know. Come on! Are you fucking kidding? He's not even going to play a third land. He's not even going to play a third land. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah. He's already got the mana for his fucking entire board. Because he had this combo twice. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? Cast some more shit. This deck is so fucking lucky, man. Okay. Why would we draw a castable spell? That's crazy. Okay. Yep. If this Faceless Haven survives, we probably win. Chariot. Okay. You may draw one card. Yep.
If I won't be given a second chance, it was going to die eventually anyway.
Well, we had several turns there where we drew land, and our opponent got to go off. We basically drew none of our spot removal in those matchups, where we had two portable holes, four Blood in the Snows, two Meat Hook Massacres, two Skyclave Apparitions, four Vanishing Verses, which we drew one of in both games. We just did not hit our removal cards and got comboed out. I feel like that match we should win most of the time. The creature matches we should usually win, but you know, the name of this channel is Bad Luck Good Game, and I exist to be shit on by this client for the most part. So thanks so much for watching. I need to drink some water. And perhaps we will see you around, because it is kind of riveting watching me get shit on, right? It is I've been Gravity Groove, and see you next time. Boom.